10, The Strange Disappearance, Tape 3. We have some very sad news, but you'll have to wait until the very end of this tape to hear that. Please do not listen to this tape within 3 hours of bedtime, or it might give you a nightmare. It is now 5 to 2 on the 21st of May 2004. At the end of the party, the ponies sang one last song. A song that they'd always remember. Do you remember the adventures we've had in these 2 years that have flown so quickly past? Like the time when there was poison in Paradise Lake and the ponies were disappearing fast. Do you remember when the BP came back for the pony white? We thought that he'd put us in a list darkness, but now he's given us some light. Do you remember when the Big Brother's party was delayed, when the BP put them all in a cage? Or the time when to get money and find Desiree from the Christmas show on stage? Do you remember one time of the rainbow, just find a home in a terrible state? At the time all these adventures seemed horrible, but now they seem just great. Down the road off, up in the air, down by the lake, I am the sun. All the adventures we've had in the last 2 years, they've all been so much fun. Do you remember my disastrous day when I climbed up a mountain to save you? Yes, of course I remember your disastrous day when I tried to help but was captured too. Do you remember that fabulous time when I had to save my friends? We never thought we'd find the baby's castle, but we saved them in the end. Down the road off, up in the air, down by the lake, I am the sun. Sometimes we thought the BP we have thought the world wins, but we've always won. Do you remember when we had to fly through a big cloud of white dust? I was going to win, but then Desiree said, we must keep on, we really must. Do you remember when Lockett was captured? You were 2 hours late. At the time all these adventures seemed horrible, but now I see they were just great. At the time all these adventures seemed horrible, but now I see they were great. Yeah, said Twinkle. I will never forget any of our adventures. Of course you won't, said Sparkle. How could you ever forget? We will always remember. Yes, said Dodge. Always. Forever and ever. We'll never forget. The black pony of darkness made us upset. Never again will we see the black pony of darkness, said Dodge. Of course not, said Splodge. Never. And won't that be a good thing? Said Twinkle. Of course, said Sparkle. Now no more pieces of cucumber or celery will get damaged, and you can eat them in peace. Well, I'm going to have to go now, said Desiree. And then, Sparkle, you can have some more cucumber and celery in peace. There's still some cucumber cake left, said Dodge. Do you want to take some home with you, Splodge? Oh, thank you. Cut me at least 10 slices. I know lots of guinea pigs and I can give it to them.
Splodge, Desiree said. You know no guinea pigs.
I didn't have to know that.
And everyone laughed.
Of course you can have 10 slices, Splodge. There'll still be plenty for me. Because that cake was a lot bigger than we are. And you can have some too, Sparkle. Because I think now is a time for celebration.
But, Desiree said, you'll have to make sure that you've eaten it before Mummy sees it when she cleans you out. Otherwise,
put it in a box. Put it in a box, and I will have it after she's cleaned me out. Or I can have it in my A-frame run in the garden, can't I?
That's a good idea, said Desiree.
And next time you come back,
said Twinkle,
you'll be able to have some more.
I expect by the time you come back, Desiree, it will have gone hard a long time ago, said Truly. Well, why? Said Desiree. Oh, I expect you'll be busy in the next few days. The 3 ponies looked at their feet, and Desiree felt they were hiding something.
No, I forgot,
said Twinkle, and turned to his brother.
Sparkle, take all the cucumber cake with you. Take all the celery as well.
Yes, take the cucumber cake.
Dodge, take it.
The 2 guinea pigs looked at their brothers.
Well, thank you very much,
said Splodge.
Yes, thank you,
said Sparkle. And Desiree picked up the cake and the celery and wondered why the ponies and the guinea pigs looked so sad. Oh well, I'll see you some other time then, said Desiree. I'll be back soon.
Goodbye,
said Dodge.
Goodbye,
said Twinkle. Goodbye, Desiree.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Splodge.
Goodbye, Sparkle. We'll see you soon, I hope.
Goodbye, all of you. Desiree looked at the ponies and saw that they were almost in tears. What's up with you lot? The black pony's gone.
You're right, said Dodge. Yes, we're very happy about that.
What? And the pigs walked off, shouting goodbye over their shoulders.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
shouted Splodge.
Goodbye,
shouted Sparkle, and walked over to where Desiree was standing. Desiree looked one last time at the 3 ponies and at the dots as the guinea pigs walked away. Well, goodbye then. Goodbye, Desiree.
Goodbye, Desiree.
Goodbye, Desiree.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Cucumber cake. cucumber cake, cucumber cake.
And the guinea pig looked up at Desiree's piece of cucumber cake that she was carrying. They'd cut it in half for each set of guinea pigs. The ponies shouted goodbye one last time, and Desiree shouted back. Then Dodge came running back over and handed her a piece of paper. His owner was just behind him.
My owner wrote that. When you get down the rainbow, read it, but not before. Don't read it before. Please. You must not read it before you're down the rainbow.
It's true. You must not read it. Not until you're safely in your garden.
Right, said Desiree. I won't. Don't worry.
And the ponies and guinea pigs shouted goodbye, all of them this time. And Desiree went down the rainbow. She quickly unfolded the piece of paper, which read, Dear Desiree, Sparkle and Splodge, now the black pony, the reason you came, is gone. The legend goes, Paradise tells us, that the human who came to Ponyland, in this case you, to help us, will have to go too. The rainbow will simply fold up. The box will disappear. Although your guinea pigs will still speak to you, their necklaces will be gone, and so will the key and the bell. All that will be left is your guinea pigs' voices. Never forget us, and if you're ever having trouble remembering, just think Rainbow, Ponyland, Bell, Key, Black Pony of Darkness, and you will think of all those adventures again. You will remember. And although Paradise can't remember the end of the legend, and there was only ever one copy of it, which disappeared the day that the black pony arrived, she thinks there may have been something about people who help the ponies being able to come back one day. Desiree glanced up at the rainbow, which was mysteriously folding up, with her box, the necklaces, the keys, and the bell on it. All of it was gone. Can you still speak? She asked the guinea pigs hurriedly.
Yes, of course we can. And me?
The guinea pigs spoke to her. That at least had been left. Desiree walked inside and saw that there was more written on the back of the paper, in Dodge's handwriting, or rather poor writing. The rainbow always folds up 24 hours after the black pony, or whatever has caused the human to come, has gone. But because of my magical rainbow food colouring, it lasted half-hour longer. But still, the rainbow had to go. Not from Dodge and his owner. Then she saw there was one little bit more. But it was in the black pony's handwriting. And it was smudged and she couldn't read it. All she could read were a few words. Humans, paintbrush, black, pink, pig, rainbow, and something starting with C, followed by something starting with M, followed by something starting with L. And what were those words just before? Could that possibly be from and she couldn't read it. But quite definitely CML, which was what had been written on that rock, wasn't it? It was also what was written on the bell. Underneath it said PS, and the one sentence that was readable: one day the nightmares will wash away. No they won't. From the BP. OD. Oh well, said Desiree. It does say that Paradise has written a note on the end. I found a piece of paper which was the very last page of this book, which had the legend of the Black Pony of Darkness in it. And it said that the human who helped the ponies will be able to return. Only in a few short months' time. From Paradise. Desiree was so shocked by all of this news that the piece of paper blew away. It blew into the lavatoria bush. She looked and looked for it, but it was not there. It had disappeared, just like the box, the rainbow, the bell, the keys, and the necklaces. But Paradise said there was still hope, and Desiree hoped that there was. And of course, if she ever was having trouble remembering, she could always think of that song, the last song, that the ponies, guinea pigs, and her had sung together on the 15th of May, 2004, which certainly was a day to remember. Something is ending. Is that a tear? The last song is descending. Oh dear. My little pony, my little pony, my little pony tells. My little pony, my little pony, my little pony tells. You won't like our very next bit, but it is wrong, I guarantee it. My little pony, my little pony, my little pony tells. My little pony, my little pony, my little pony tells. I'm sorry to say that was the end, not just of this tape, but of all tapes, my friend. But don't be upset, don't shed a tear. I'm sure there'll be another series next year. My little pony, my little pony, my little pony tells. My little pony, my little pony, my little pony tells. The question I'd like to ask is, do you properly remember last year's message from the 14th of May 2003. I bet you don't. I know you won't, because you never remember me. Let me play it once again, so that you can see that perhaps it isn't quite the same as you thought it could be. Could it possibly mean something different to what you thought? I wonder if you can see how different it could be. Here it is for all to see. Is it different to what you thought about me? Here it is.
If you do not hear me at this time next year, then I'm pleased to say you've nothing to fear, because if I don't speak at this time next year, then my voice you will not hear. I can speak before then, I'll make that quite clear. But if I don't speak at the same time next year, then you little ponies have nothing to fear, because my voice, of course, you will not hear.
Well, the ponies were right about one thing. I did say they had nothing to fear if I didn't speak at 10 a.m. on the 14th of May this year. But did I ever say why they had nothing to fear? I'll tell you the reason now. Did I ever say if it was because I was not going to speak at the 14th of May, and that meant that I'd gone for good? No, I didn't. Could it simply mean you little ponies have nothing to fear if I don't speak at the same time next year? Because you're so stupid that you don't realise that I haven't gone away for good at all. I never said that I had, did I? All I said was that you stupid little ponies have nothing to fear if I don't speak at this time next year. They worried for an entire year for nothing. Because I never even said that if I didn't speak, I would not come back. I just said they had nothing to fear. And the reason they had nothing to fear, really, is because they would think that I'd gone for good, even though I never said I had. All I said was they had nothing to fear, which means that I could come back at any time. They just think I've gone for good, but I will be back. Yes, I will be back. I will be back. I've not finished with the little ponies. I will be back.